Merry Christmas! Don't shoot your eye out. It's 108 degrees. What does all this mean? Here we go. Welcome back to Hanging with the Herons. My name is James. This is another 365 movies in 365 days in 3 minutes and 65 seconds. Sometimes along this journey that we are on, we are going to experience some oddities. For instance, a Christmas movie in the middle of summer because it's alphabetical and we're in the seas right now. Here we are with A Christmas Story. This movie is great. One, I grew up with it. It's an 80s film. I absolutely adore it. I loved it growing up when I watched it. And I had a Red Ryder BB gun actually as well. So a lot of things from my youth. Fast forward, I've watched it every Christmas that I can possibly think of. It is a Christmas story. It is the Christmas movie. When Jennifer and I first got married, this is really exciting. She had never seen this movie. I don't know how it's possible, but I was super excited because now I got to share this with her. TBS, I think it was back in the day, would run this thing 24 hours. If any of you know Jennifer, you know she's notorious for falling asleep during movies. Hey, here's what's great about 24-hour running of a film. She never missed it. She watched it, she fell asleep, she woke back up almost, I think, just enough time later when she left off and finished the film. From that day forward, Christmas of 2007 and every Christmas since then, Jennifer and I have the Christmas tradition of eating in a Chinese restaurant on Christmas Day and getting duck. I love this film so much. It has so much meaning to me. It's a great film. It's a great story. Let's get into that cast, but that's why I love this film. Melinda Dillon plays just the sweetest mother. You're goofy, you're loving, you're overprotective, but you're a great mom, and she does an excellent job. Darren McGavin, he was actually a dad in one of our other movies as well, with Billy Madison. I love Darren McGavin. He's great in this, the grumpy old dad who's downstairs, upstairs, doing all the fixing, huffing and cursing underneath his breath. Oh fudge, he's fantastic. Zach Ward, we're gonna bring him up specifically. He was the bully in this film. What I love about him is he's really gone on to do other great things. Resident Evil and some other films and TV. He was a terribly great bully in our film. And then of course, Ralphie, played by Peter Billingsley, who's had an enormous career and has done lots of things, but probably most notably was a producer on Iron Man, amongst other achievements. He's great. He is our Ralphie. Let's get to those quick fire facts. Ooh, this is a fun one. Jack Nicholson was almost the old man who played the father. Can you imagine? But they couldn't afford him. The film didn't have that big of a budget because he's Jack Nicholson. Peter Billingsley was actually the very first kid to audition for Bob Clark. Bob said, there's no way I can go with the first kid that I auditioned. He auditioned 1,000 more kids and decided to still go with Peter Billingsley, which is awesome. So great job there. Will Wheaton read for the role of Ralphie, as well as the same day Sean Astin, who would go on to star in Goonies. Really awesome too for Billingsley because Bob Clark and Billingsley became really good friends, and Billingsley has been known to say that Clark was his greatest mentor in his life, which is awesome. Gene Shepard, the voice of our narrator throughout the film, does make a quick cameo in the film. However, he was asked to leave from his cameo spot because he kept trying to tell all the other actors how to do their job, so he had to kick off the set. But he still did a great job narrating. Phenomenal. That voice is epic. I don't know how this is a only, but when The Christmas Story first opened, it made only $19.3 million. That's pretty awesome. We talked about Iron Man earlier. Jon Favreau actually had Billingsley sign a Red Ryder BB gun for him when they worked on the set of Swingers as well, which is pretty cool. And last quick fire fact we'll do, Mythbusters did actually prove that you can freeze your tongue to a pole. So that is possible. Don't try that at home, kids. Hey, thank you so much for joining me on another Hanging with the Herons. This has been 365 movies in 365 days in 3 minutes and 65 seconds. My name is James. As always, comment below. Please tell me you have seen this film and let me know how much you love it. If you've never seen it, oh my gosh. I don't know if I tell you to go see it now because it's not Christmas, but you better see it on Christmas. As always, peace.